Hi, my name is Braden Lee. A study by the Environmental Protection Agency in 2012 estimated that 310 million units of electronic waste was trashed, with only 19% of electronics having been recycled. However, nearly 100% of electronic components are recyclable. When not correctly disposed of, these components can become toxic to the environment if left to rot in a landfill. This is why I focused my global action project on combating e-waste. In my research, I quickly learned that the state of Hawaii had already passed regulations concerning the disposal of electronics in the 2008 Hawaii Electronic Waste and Television Recycling and Recovery Act. This act requires manufacturers of covered electronic devices such as computers, printers, monitors, and other electronics, and TVs to operate recycling programs. After conducting a brief survey, I found that most people were in fact not aware of the act nor their recycling options. Instead, many disposed of old electronics with their trash. Realizing this, I wanted to identify where information regarding the whereabouts of electronic recycling opportunities could be found, so I started with a Google search. I soon found an abundance of valuable information spread out on a number of sites, including drop-off locations for businesses and residents, regulations on the process of electronic recycling, and local recycling organizations, among other resources. I was impressed by the amount of information available and aimed to compile this information in a user-friendly fashion. By consolidating the information, it would make it easier for users to navigate and hopefully more likely to utilize. After identifying all of the electronic recycling depots in Hawaii, I created an interactive map accessible from a smart device and marked their location along with the necessary information. This would allow a user to easily determine the closest recycling facility, and by clicking on the icon, they could see further information on the policies, possible fees, and hours of operation. Secondly, I created a singular calendar listing the dates and times of recurring e-waste drop-off events, such as Aloha Aina and Going Green. Originally, all of the event dates were listed on individual websites, requiring users to monitor the site to find out the dates. However, with a calendar, users could add the calendar on their smart device, which would alert them as the event approaches, making the process simpler and more accessible. However, in the light of the COVID-19 pandemic, I was unable to fully complete my project. Originally, I was planning to meet with 2 e-waste event organizers to learn about the process of electronic disposal in Hawaii, attend events to gain first-hand experience, and collaborate with them on future events. I was also in the process of speaking with the City and County of Honolulu office that oversees e-waste. My intent was to share with them the resources that I created in the hope that they could incorporate them into the city and county website to make them more accessible to more people. This experience has been very illuminating for me, and I hope to make an impact on the proper disposal of electronics to increase sustainability within the world of technology.